Good day my friends, welcome to the channel. Today is the first day of 2022. Hope you had a happy new year. Before we start today's video, please like the videos and subscribe to the channel. That's really gonna motivate me to make more videos. So today is 35 degrees and yet we are about to bleed the brake system on wife's 2015 Hyundai I20. So recently I've been feeling the brake is kind of not as responsive. Probably this air bubble is building up inside the brake system. Alright, let's let the fun begin. I'm gonna use a rattle gun to take out the wheels. If you don't have a rattle gun, be sure to loosen up all the lug nuts before you put the car on the stand. Alright, let's take off the wheels. When it comes to bleed the brakes, some people prefer to start from the furthest brake from the driver's side, and some people prefer to start from the closest. I'm gonna start from the furthest from the driver's side because that's what I learned from school. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how you do it. So that's the brake reservoir. While you bleed the system, make sure the reservoir doesn't go empty, otherwise it's gonna cause damage to the seal inside the master cylinder. So we've already have all 4 wheels taken off. As you can see, that's the nipple for bleeding the brakes. Will be released all the air from that bleeder nipple. Alright, now we can start the bleeding process. We're gonna put this spanner on the nipple, and then we can put a tube on top of the spanner. And we're gonna put the tube inside this water bottle. And now I'm gonna loosen up that bleeder nipple, and then I'll go inside the car and keep pumping the brakes. This fluid coming out, and we're gonna see if there's air bubbles inside the brake fluid. Even without pumping the brake, we see some air came out, just a tiny bit. After a few pumps, it looks like the brake line is pretty clear. We're gonna lock it up. And we are done for the furthest caliper. And now we can put the cap on. Let's move on to the next brake. Don't forget to check on your brake reservoir. It looks like the brake fluid has gone down a lot, so we're gonna need to fill that up. So we are gonna put a piece of rag underneath the reservoir, just so if there's any drips, that's gonna catch it. Go really slowly, make sure there's no brake fluid spills. Otherwise, that's really gonna kill all the paint on your car. We filled it all the way to the max line. And we can move on to the second brake. Brake fluid from this caliper looks pretty good. It doesn't have any bubbles and it's quite clear. And now we are done for the second brake. We're gonna go back to the brake reservoir and fill it up. And now with the fluid all the way filled up to the max line, we can move on to the next brake. With all that being done, we can finally move to the last step. That is putting all the wheels back on and torque them to 89 foot-pounds. that is done, easy like that. Make sure you tighten up all the bleeder nipples, make sure there's no leaks from the nipples, and all the used brake fluids, make sure you put them in a sealed bottle and recycle them, because those things can be really bad for the environment. And while you top up the reservoir, make sure there's no drips onto the paint, otherwise the brake fluid really gonna slowly eat up all the paint. Alright, hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, I'll see you next time.